All right, this is the Unit 11 review for Algebra 2 CP, page 1. Okay, so we're starting with tell whether the sequence is arithmetic, geometric, or neither. Then supply the missing terms. So we'll note that here we're adding 3 each time. Okay, so that makes it arithmetic. Okay, and that makes the next two terms 25 and 28. Over here, we are, okay, we're not subtracting the same thing each time, so it's not arithmetic, okay, but we are dividing by 2 each time, so that makes it geometric, and so 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3, and 3 divided by 2 is equal to 1.5 or 3 halves. Those are the next two terms. Here, it looks like that's subtracting 4 each time, so that makes it arithmetic, and that makes this term 21, or not 21, 19, and then the term after it is 11. Here, neither arithmetic or geometric, an easy pattern. The top is just increasing, the bottom is the odd numbers that are increasing. So we have those two. First four terms of the sequence with the given formula. This is our table problem, n and t sub n. Okay, remember 1, 2, 3, 4 is our first four terms. We plug in for n. Okay, I won't do this for all of them, but I'll set you up the first time like that. And so we get 7, 12, 17, and 22. Note, that's how much we change by. That's equal to d. All right, that's equal to d, and so that makes it easy to do. We can figure out the next ones. Okay, arithmetic, geometric, or neither. That's arithmetic. Here, find the first four terms in t sub n. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, I'll set this up the first time like this. Okay, and so that's equal to 1, 1/3, 1/9, and 1/27. That makes it geometric. We're dividing by 3 each time, or multiplying by 1/3. Okay, I can tell you right now that this is going to be neither because it doesn't look linear and it doesn't look like an exponential. 1, 8, 27, and 64 n cubed. Alright, and then this is neither also because, again, it does not look like it's linear or exponential. So we just plug in n as 1. We get 3 over, no, we don't get 3 over 2. We get 2 over 2, which is 1. We get 3 over 4. We get 4 over 6, which is 2/3. And we get 5 over 8. That's page 1. Look at page 2. I'd find the formula for the nth term of each arithmetic sequence. Okay, it's arithmetic. Okay, so if it's arithmetic, we're going to use the formula t sub n is equal to t sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, so we're going to use that. Let's do that. So in this case, t sub 1 is equal to 7, d is equal to 3. So we just plug in t sub n is equal to 7 plus n minus 1 times 3. So I'll get t sub n is equal to 7 plus 3n minus 3. And I prefer to write it like it's linear, but you don't have to. You could do 4 plus 3n or 3n plus 4. Okay, it's arithmetic, so t sub 1 is equal to negative 2. D is equal to negative 4. We're subtracting 4 each time. So t sub n is equal to t sub 1, negative 2, plus n minus 1 times d. D is negative 4. So I get t sub n is equal to negative 2 minus 4n plus 4. So we get t sub n is equal to negative 4n plus 2. Okay. Find the specified term for each arithmetic sequence. Again, That makes it t sub n is equal to t sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Okay, so we want t sub 56, which is equal to t sub 1 plus 56 minus 1 times d. Okay, so we need t sub 1. Okay, and we need to know d. Okay, well I can pick those out just from the given information. T sub 1 is 2, d is 8, so I can just plug those in. T sub 56 is equal to 2 plus 55 times 8. Remember, 56 minus 1 is 55. And then t sub 56 is 2 plus 55 times 8 is 440. So we get 442 is t sub 56. Okay, same type of thing. I want t sub 33, which is equal to t sub 1 plus 33 minus 1 times d. Alright, and so t sub 1, I need to know d. I need to know t sub 1 is easy to pick out. It's given to us as 1. D is easy to pick out. The difference in them is a positive 0.25. So t sub 33 is equal to 1 plus 32 times 1/4. 0.25 is 1/4. So t sub 33 is equal to 1 plus 8, which is equal to 9. Doing the same thing here. Remember, we've got t sub 6. We'll use this formula again, t sub 1 plus n minus 1 times d. We want to find t sub 1, so we can do that a couple of different ways, but we'll do it this way. I've got t sub 6 is 22 is equal to t sub 1 plus 6 minus 1 times d. I've got t sub 10 is equal to 38, so that's equal to t sub 1 plus 10 minus 1 times d. Alright, and then, so we can simplify that a little bit. Let's do that. Let's make that 22 equals t sub 1 plus 5d, and I've got 38 is equal to t sub 1 plus 9d. Now remember, we're trying to find t sub 1, so the easy thing would be to eliminate it if we're solving for d, but we're solving for t sub 1, so we got to do some multiplication first. I'll just make that positive 9, and I'll make that negative 5 is what we'll multiply by. And so I get the 22, 9 times 22 is 180 plus 18, 198 is equal to 9 times t sub 1 plus 45d. Negative 5 times 38 is 150 and 40. It's negative 190 is equal to negative 5t sub 1 minus 45d. Alright, and just adding those, that gives me 8 is equal to 4 t sub 1, so t sub 1 is equal to 2. And that solves what we're trying to find. Remember, we wanted to find t sub 1. Okay, so that's one way. Remember, that's solving elimination, one step. Okay, so I do elimination, but I set it up with the givens. Okay, so we want to find t sub 5 over here, so that's t sub 1 plus 5 minus 1 times d. So to do that, I need to know what t sub 1 is equal to, not given, and what d is equal to. Again, not given. What's given is that t sub 10 is equal to 70, and we plug that into our arithmetic formula. And it's also given that t sub 15 is equal to 60, so I can plug that into the formula. N is 15, t sub n is 60. Alright, and now I can just do elimination, and I can do this a little bit easier. I get 10 is equal to 9 minus 14, so negative 5d, and so d is equal to negative 2. Alright, so we got that, d is equal to negative 2. Alright, now if d is equal to negative 2, I can come over here and solve for that. 70 is equal to t sub 1 plus 9 times negative 2, and that's using this equation here. Okay, 10 minus 1 is 9, d is now negative 2, so I get 70 is equal to t sub 1 minus 18, or 98 is equal to t sub 1. So that gives me t sub 1. And once I have those two pieces of information, I get 98 plus 4 times negative 2, or that's equal to 90. No, that's not 98, that's 88. Alright, so it's 88, that's 88, and that makes that 88, and that makes that 80. Okay, so there is our answer. T sub 5 is equal to 80. Okay, find the arithmetic mean of the pair of numbers. That means we add them together and we divide by 2. Okay, so that's the same thing as 2/6 plus 3/10. You can do that on the calculator if you want, or you can do common denominator of 10/30 plus 9/30 or 19/30. That's one way. Okay, well, there's other ways to do it. Again, arithmetic mean, we add them together, divide by 2. That's equal to 3 root 3 over 2. Okay, so that's it for problems 1 through 16 of the Unit 11 review.